let's have a look at a question. What do you think happened? This picture's going to help you a little bit. Yeah, that's it. It's when my mobile phone rang. So we're going to ask the students to write this essay. Okay. What I've got here then is the beginning. All the words in red are errors. Forget the errors for now. What I'm going to ask you to do is to continue the story with me. Okay. I'm going to ask you to work in pairs, and I'm going to reveal it line by line. Okay, so we'll start from the beginning. I was in class when my mobile phone rang. I couldn't believe it. I had forgotten to switch the phone off. I didn't know what to do. Continue.
I drew into the
Okay, something I sometimes do with the students, reveal the story line by line, just to help them with their own imagination. Okay, but it's a shame. It's a good story, but again, mistakes. No, this is very, very good. But it could be better if the student didn't make these mistakes. And what I said to you just before, do you not always say to your students, you finish quickly, have you checked your work? And they say, well, perhaps they don't know what to check. I mean, maybe we're saying to them, check your work, and they're, okay, fine. Yeah. So what we've tried to do is include writing checklists. What you should check for. So when I say to a student, have you checked your work? Have you checked these things? So I'm going to give you some writing checklists, and think about this. Here we go. What do you think? Do you think the student wrote about 100 words? I think so, probably more. I can't remember. It's about 100, 110, I think. Okay. My problem is we go both ways. Some students write 200 words, which is just too much, and some write 70. And some write 100 exactly, and it just stops like that because, okay. So I asked them to go back and have a look at these things. What did you think? Yes. Well, more than and because. Can you remember any of the others?
So.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. This was in a unit with the past perfect. You probably noticed an example of the past perfect, which we probably wouldn't expect our pet students to come out with so fluently in an exam. But it was very good. And this is what Cambridge are looking for. I can understand it, it communicates, but there are mistakes. But what they do say is if you can get rid of some of those mistakes, you might get a better mark. Okay, and it's probably a good idea to give the students some kind of checklist. And I say to them, if you can answer yes to all those questions, then your answer is probably yes, yes.